Hello everyone, Coach Jandy here. So do you realize that even though you have made significant changes on the inside, sometimes the behaviors have not caught up yet? So you can actually still be in a pattern of behaviors that don't work, even though on the inside you have resolved what has gone on and made the changes. And you may ask, how does that happen? So let me share something with you. It's like alcoholism. My mother was considered to be, after she quit drinking, she was an alcoholic, but she was a dry drunk. And what a dry drunk is somebody that quits usually on their own, which my mother did. She went just cold turkey, and she was a hardcore alcoholic. I remember being about 5 years old when I watched her detox in bed. The whole bed shook. Because she was just that sick from detoxing, so it was pretty ugly. But unfortunately, because she didn't go through a program, she didn't go through therapy, she still had the behavior on board that got her drinking in the first place. So the manipulation, the control, the fear, oh my gosh, the fear, the poor pitiful me, all of that behavior was still intact, okay? Even though she healed, quote, her body. So I want to kind of translate that into what I'm talking about. So sometimes we can go through a process with a coach, with a therapist, on our own, and we can really work through and identify what the issue is and go back and figure it all out. But because we have muscle memory and we have behavior that we've done and done and done, sometimes it takes longer, actually, to change the behavior than it does to actually find the problem within itself. So that's why sometimes, like when I'm working with people, it takes time. It's amazing, and I always kind of shock people how usually in one session or two sessions, I can get to the root cause of what's going on with you. But the thing that takes longer is changing the behavior. So you can be healed on one side, but still ineffective in the other side. So you may ask, what do you need to do to fix that? Now, one thing that I know for sure, and I know that you hear me talk about this in almost every video, but it's just the truth. It's going to take you a whole lot longer if you go through the process by yourself than to have somebody and work with somebody and really help you through that process. I know that I worked with two different coaches it wasn't on and off, it was every week for almost 3 years to make sure that I really got through everything. Now, does that normally take most people that long? No, I really had some stuff to work through and really wanted to go through a good, thorough program. So you have to start catching yourself. And the more that you read, the more that you work with someone, and usually, like for me, I usually work with clients every other week unless somebody's in really kind of an emergency mode, and then that's weekly until we can go every other week. But the thing is as you're reading, as you're journaling, as you're uncovering all this stuff with your coach, you start to catch yourself when you're actually in the middle of doing something. You're like, ooh, that sounded controlling, or ooh, that was manipulative, or ooh, I crossed a boundary there. You start to catch yourself. And then when you start catching yourself, you'll start catching yourself more, but you have to have something to stimulate that thought constantly so that then you can catch the behavior. So my suggestion is to get help. I know that it's really easy to go, oh, I can't afford it, I don't have the time. That's a bunch of hogwash. You can find a way to make it work. Trust me, okay? So if you need ideas on that, let me know, contact me. But I really want you to think about, have you gone through all the stuff up here? You know what your problem is, but you're still acting out the behavior. That's got to stop, because then nothing has changed, okay? So check me out at CoachJandy.com. Also, please like me on YouTube under Coach Jandy. I've got lots of videos under this. So really appreciate it, and have a great day. Bye.